Have you ever had a teacher with literally no common sense? My health teacher, Mr. Davis, forced our entire class to eat cafeteria fish that had been sitting out for 4 hours because food waste is a sin. It was the last day before spring break. The cafeteria had made these fish sandwiches for lunch, but a kitchen pipe burst and flooded half the serving area. The lunch ladies just left everything sitting on the counters while they cleaned up the mess. By the time we got to health class at 2 p.m., you could smell the fish from the hallway. Not fresh fish smell, that sour, sickly sweet smell that hits you like a slap. Chloe raised her hand and said the fish looked green around the edges. Nonsense, Davis said, unwrapping his own sandwich. Perfectly good protein going to waste. In my day, we didn't throw away food because it looked a little different. I remember looking around at my classmates' faces. Pure terror. Alyssa was already tearing up because she had a really sensitive stomach and threw up easily. Her hands were literally shaking as she stared at her sandwich. You could see the panic in her eyes. "Mr. Davis, please," she whispered, her voice cracking. "I can't eat this. I'll get sick. My mom will kill me if I miss any more school." But Davis wasn't having it. He walked over to her desk and stood right behind her chair, looming over her like some kind of prison guard. "Alyssa, you'll eat every bite. Character is built through adversity, not comfort." The way he said it made my stomach turn. This man was literally bullying a crying 16-year-old girl into eating rotten food. He took a huge bite of his own sandwich and chewed slowly, making this disgusted face but trying to hide it. You could see him forcing himself to swallow. His eyes were watering, but he was too proud to admit he was wrong. "Everyone eat up. We're not leaving until every sandwich is finished." The smell was getting worse by the minute, like someone had left fish in a hot car for days. I watched Ethan take a tiny nibble and immediately gag. His face went completely white, then green. "I think I'm gonna throw up," he mumbled, covering his mouth with both hands. "You'll be fine," Davis snapped. "It's all in your head," but it wasn't in our heads. Ryan pointed out that the mayo was literally curdled and chunky, with these weird yellow streaks running through it. The bread was soggy and falling apart in our hands like wet cardboard. Davis just shrugged and said that's how mayo looks when it's settling, whatever that meant. Chloe started crying, like actual tears streaming down her face, leaving mascara streaks on her cheeks. "My little brother had food poisoning last month and almost died. Please don't make us do this." That hit me hard. Chloe never cried. She was the toughest girl in our grade. But Davis just rolled his eyes and told her to stop being dramatic. The cruelty in his voice was unreal. I felt sick watching this unfold. We were just kids, and this grown man was forcing us into something that could seriously hurt us. One by one, kids started gagging. The first was Kara. She took one bite and threw up right into her backpack. The sound was awful. Then Ethan. Then 3 more kids all at once. The room smelled like vomit and rotten fish. Alyssa was sobbing now, still holding her untouched sandwich. "I can't do it. I physically can't do it." Davis was turning green himself, but kept insisting we finish our perfectly good sandwiches. His own sandwich was only half eaten, sitting on his desk like a toxic waste dump. "This is what's wrong with your generation," he wheezed, clearly fighting his own nausea. "No backbone, no discipline." That's when the school nurse burst through the door. Apparently, half the cafeteria staff had already been rushed to the hospital with severe food poisoning. She took one look around our classroom and immediately called 911.